This is a typical menopause night. It is currently almost 4 o'clock in the morning. It's 3:30 and I haven't been able to sleep. I've tossed and turned all night long, and I have to say that this may be also coupled with the fact that I'm gonna have to go to my niece's funeral on Friday. So I've just kind of been thinking a lot about her and her life, us growing up, the fact that not only will I be reading condolences, but I'm on program also speaking and just giving remarks. And I'm like, so what do I say? Do I talk about us growing up? Do I talk about us when we were in college? Do I talk about the time that I spent when she had her second surgery and I was there for her? What do I talk about? I don't know. But I know I can't sleep. And then I'm like, well, is it because I'm coming down with a sinus infection? And is that why I can't? Because I have this headache. Is this headache stress related? Is it? I don't know. But I said, I'm just gonna get up and do a video, because if I'm honest, I kind of miss my video every day in the month of August. But let's just see how this video goes and what I'm able to. So let's just make some tea, because I will be having to get up real soon. So let's just make some tea and let's just chat. All right, so I'm gonna make one of my favorite teas that I feel that help me with my colds or flus, or just, kind of when I'm feeling a little congested. And I took some, what was it, like Alka-Seltzer Plus. I took some of that when I got home yesterday, because I wanted to do a video on yesterday, but I just didn't feel well. I ended up getting into bed and going to sleep, but I just couldn't sleep. I tossed and turned, and I don't even know, I didn't have on my watch to kind of gauge if I even slept a full maybe 3 hours straight. It didn't feel like it, because it seemed if I wasn't tossing and turning, I was up using the bathroom. And I was talking to my brother earlier in the night, or earlier in the evening, and I don't know why, but we were exchanging stories about having to pee all night long. Like, the older we get, the more we pee. And he was like, well, I don't have to drink after 8. I just pee all night. And I'm like, well, if I drink after 8 o'clock, then definitely I'm gonna be up all night. But this tea, I'm gonna be adding, hold on, I gotta get my measuring cups or spoons. So I'm going to be putting in a whole teaspoon of holy basil, a whole teaspoon, I think this is mullein. Let me make sure. Yes, a teaspoon of mullein. I am going to put in, and I need to fill this up. I bought some cardamom seeds, but as you can see, it looks like I'm running low. So I'm gonna put a half a teaspoon of cardamom seeds. I'm going to put a half a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. I just definitely filled this up. And you know what I'm gonna add? I think I'm gonna add some elderberry. My neighbor and I, well, she actually was telling me that she made some, what did she say? An elderberry tincture, because of course 'tis the season for us to start getting sick. And I'm gonna take a half a teaspoon of elderberries as well and put it in there. And she made a tincture with elderberry, and I think she said honey. I don't know if she said ginger too. I don't know why I want to say that, but I'm gonna go and get some ginger, and I'm going to chop up some ginger and put that also in here. And I'm going to get a lemon and juice a lemon, and I'm going to be drinking on that. Hopefully I'll be done drinking on it by the time I get ready to go to work, but I'm gonna put it all in my teapot here. So give me a minute and let me go get my ginger. Okay, I'm back. I have my ginger and I have my lemon. And so I'm gonna go ahead and cut that up. But while I'm doing that, I'm just going to, again, kind of talk about, I really don't know. I've got to cut some of this stuff out, y'all. Stuff is everywhere. Let me move my teas back. But I just wanted to kind of talk about how menopause is a monster. Now we have to get up on, where am I? I have to get up on Friday morning around 2 o'clock in the morning to get ready to drive up north for my niece's services. And all I keep thinking about is you're gonna be tired. And I'm actually driving my car or my truck and taking myself and 3 of my cousins 6 hours up the road to the funeral. And all I keep thinking about is you're gonna be tired if you do not get home and get some rest. So my goal, I have a dentist appointment tomorrow, or today at this point. I have a dentist appointment today after work. I'm gonna come in and quickly throw something in a bag. We're only gonna be there literally overnight because I have what do I have? I have band rehearsal on Sunday because we have a gig on the 12th, and Sunday the 7th is the only day that we have left to rehearse before the gig. So I'm gonna go ahead and try my best to get packed up, everything that I need to get packed up, and go to sleep and get up and then go get my family so we can get on the road by 2 a.m. But it seems that every single time I really want to sleep, I can't sleep. And when I'm not really trying to sleep, it's like, oh my gosh, that was the best sleep ever. So this is going to be, of course, a very sad occasion for my niece's homegoing. A part of me is like, you know, I get to see my family again. This is going to be the second weekend in a row that we're together. But many of us are literally coming in for the services and leaving out. Like some of us are coming in Friday morning and leaving out Friday night just because, you know, life be life. And then like me and my family that's from here, we're going to at least be able to stay part of Saturday. My niece's sister, who passed away, she basically told me that they're going to be having a cookout on Saturday. So, hey, yeah, I want to be there for that. So we're going to stick around for a little bit and, you know, spend time with the family. But when I tell you, I want to rest. I want to rest so desperately, but I cannot. And again, like I said, I think it's a combination of a lot of things. I think it's, you know, I may be coming down with a sinus infection. It's menopause. It's just reflecting on my niece's life, and not even her life, but what her life could have been. You know, she has a beautiful legacy, 5 gorgeous children that are now all grown. 3 are married with their own families. She has a legacy, and I look at that and I'm happy, because if you followed me at all on this channel, one of the things I talk about is the reason why I'm here on YouTube is because, you know, I don't have any biological children, and this is my way of saying, hey, I was here on the earth. So I document my life my way. So you may see me from time to time, you know, do videos that are outside of quote unquote my life, but it still correlates with who I am. Like there's a video that I'm gonna do in the very near future about what is, to me, the difference between joy and happiness. And I will be using a video of someone else's. So, but it's still about me. So my channel is a way to document my life, because I'm not gonna have anyone on this planet to say, because of her, you know, I live. So when I look at my niece and I look at the legacy that she is leaving behind, I'm like, at least she was able to put her footprint here on earth by leaving this legacy. And that's good for me to know. Yeah, it's good for me to know. It seems as though every single time I feel that I have some type of hold on, oh, if I do this, this is going to help with my menopause. Yeah, a monkey wrench. A monkey wrench is thrown in there to let me know I have no control over how long my menopause is going to last and what severity. And yeah, I just really, truly wish I could go to sleep. The last thing I'm going to add, or the first thing I'm going to do, is add hot water. No, I think I'm going to add hot water to my lemon because I have some bits in here of the lemon that I want to make sure I can put in my teapot. But I'm also going to put some hot water in my honey jar. This is it for this honey, but I have some more. I think I have 2 more jars about this size. And one is a honeycomb. I don't know if you've all ever, I love this. Like, I almost don't even want to, eat it, but I am because I love honey. But, and then I don't know for this one, I haven't looked it up yet, but I'm like, why is this one so much darker? I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with it, but I'm so accustomed to getting honey from my coworker that looks this color. And the last time I asked her, because she and her husband, they harvest them from their bees. So this is what I'm accustomed to getting. And the last time I got it, it was this color. And I'm just like, why was my honey so dark this time? Again, I'm going to eat it. Because of course, have you ever seen dark honey? Yes, you have. So I'm not going to eat it. I was just like wondering why. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my lemon. I hope I have enough hot water to take out this honey. I don't want to heat up any more hot water because I only want to drink this 16 ounces. Ooh, it's a little hot. Yeah, that was just right. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that steep. And oh, I forgot my ginger. I am not going to forget that. So hold on, if it's too loud, then I will just edit this part out, but I've got to bang it out. That should be enough. So I just kind of smash it up a little bit and add it. Usually if I had some extra water, I took all the water out, but usually if I had extra water, I would pour that in there and rinse it out and throw that in there as well, but it's fine. I'll just rinse it out regularly. So I'm gonna let that steep. And I'm glad I got up. I'm glad that I'm up talking and having this conversation. It's so random. Like, there is no rhyme or reason. There's no, I had no forethought in what I was gonna say. I just knew I could not sleep. I knew that I wanted to make a video just expressing how menopause is a mother, how I cannot sleep, and I don't know what to attribute it to outside of the things I said: sinus infection, menopause, and me just reflecting on the life of my niece. But I am glad I got up. I mean, it's almost, probably 20 minutes, not 20 minutes quite, maybe 18 minutes in this video. I don't know how much of it I'm going to even put out there. I don't do a lot of long videos. I try my best to do videos that are 10 minutes or less. I just think because as humans, we have short attention spans, but I don't know. What do you guys do when you can't sleep? This is the first time I've ever done this. I've never just gotten up and started shooting a video because I couldn't sleep. But like I said, I think part of it is because I did miss doing my video every day. Yeah. All right, guys, I feel like I'm sad. I feel like this is becoming more and more sad, but it is what it is. So I'm gonna get off, and thank you guys for continuing to joining me on this journey. I know this is not the normal upbeat video, but I wanted to just kind of capture my raw emotions of how I am feeling at now. I guess it's now about 4 o'clock in the morning, and my alarm will be going off at 4:30. So Let me continue to let this steep, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is Vita with Life Her Way. Thank you guys for continuing to joining me on this journey of loving me more. Y'all have a great one. Bye, y'all.